Well, all right now, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I've been on a little break. Hope everybody had a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. Now, there is a ton of news out there. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. I bucked up and split all of this walnut wood. And I also bucked up some of this pin oak wood. So here we are. I've been saving the lids off of jars and stuff. So stay tuned. Put some snow seal on my boots. Looking good. We did get a little rain last night, had a little schmatterschmear move through. We got a schmatterschmear. It's about 20 degrees. Thought I'd show y'all the nice little pretty stretch of driving roads in Kentucky here on my way to do some more deliveries. Here's a truckload full of wood here now that I delivered, and I got a trailer load full of wood that I also delivered. And then this is more of that oak tree. They brought in that big old crotch here. I'm going to start selling this stuff. So first up here now, we have 14 pallets for $200. I think it was $19.99 or something, about $20. Quart of firewood for $1. That's a pretty good deal. It is a low budget, very cheap, probably just some Chinese company or something. $1 for one tree. Let's just make it free. Now here's something beautiful I saw when I was on the way home from some deliveries. Two bald eagles in these trees. Now, what we're seeing here is that donkeys are disappearing. Here's another piece of walnut. Okay, all right, one more. I guess there was a reason I didn't split it any more than that. So it's pretty close. Let's get loaded up here and deliver some wood. We're going to be making cubed steak. In China, they're taking these hides and they're boiling them down into a gelatin-like substance. You know what I'm saying there? And just pour some beef broth in here. You don't really need to measure. Now you want to put a pretty decent little splash of oil in there. And I just used this little medicine spoon here. I stuck that in there pretty good. You just kind of eyeball it. This is an exquisite dish. It's very good. I love it. You don't just have to use just straight heat. You can use microwave, you can use steam, and dielectric heat is the other method of heat treating. Dielectric heat is what that was called. Pretty interesting there. Russian forces are now hiding mines, explosive devices inside firewood logs. They're trying to get that done. They're offering you a $1,000 fine if you burn improper wood. If they're already processed and everything, they can come in. They don't have to be retreated. You can pass it down from one genitalia to the next. You can certainly figure out how to make mashed potatoes. All right now, everybody. Here in Kentucky, we've had a pretty considerably cold winter. Several snowfalls in the 4 to 5 inch range earlier this fall, and now we have another one here. I'm gonna go ahead and buck this crap up. Whew. Not a bad little piece of wood. We'll add that to the collection. That'll dry out real fast. We got some maple wood here. Now this is some beautiful soft maple wood. And if you flip it over, it doubles as a pizza pie holder. The good news is people are using them to burn them up for fuel wood. You guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. It's a little bit of a lighter, fuzzy wood. It's like dropping a cotton ball on the ground. It's a mouse's nest. Hey, Mavi. We got some cherry wood out here. Now, I'm going to show you this wood, and I'm just going to do a quick little cutting video. Now, the best results I've had have been taking cuttings in the spring. Okay, now, I saved this extra flower, and that's my little flower project. They're models of morel mushrooms. Now, here we go. Somebody's giving away free cider and hardwood. Funky stuff there. Might be box elder. out here making some wood, making that good wood today. So I think it's just running vertical right through there. You got to dry it properly. It needs to be dried like in a woodshed, out of the water. Hello, and welcome to another firewood news update. Some of the worst firewood for a fireplace is that really wide stuff. No larger than 1 inch in any direction, which is pretty difficult to do. You're looking at like 50 inches probably there on that. That's some big freaking wood. Just wanted to let everybody know I did grow a chin thing, and I think it's looking pretty good. Chin thing, how do you do, you know? Like the pinwheel there now. She has her own splitter, so she wants to make her own wood. And I said, you happen to be in luck, I happen to have a little bit of wood. I got some hackberry and some sycamore and some sweet gum and a little bit of oak. That's just a bad piece of firewood. Sunbeam through the shades, and to my dismay, I was met by a surprise. That's looking a little smushed. This is a piece of hackberry firewood that has been dried properly, and you can see how nice it is. You want that smoke and that heat to flow up through your fire, let your fire breathe. I'm just gonna dice it up into chunks, just chunk it up into wood, split it. If they're big chunky pieces, so be it. It's gonna sit out here all year until October or longer. Here is a top plate that broke off here. That one there broke off, that one there broke, and that one broke. And this one here broke, but it is just a piece of crap. Get a little wood made, you know, make that good burning wood. It's pretty heavy. That's pretty compacted. I wouldn't want to drive through that. Let me get cutting this wood. Woo! All right, now, to be honest with you, you're gonna need a long bar for that sucker. That's what we're doing. We're moving this sycamore wood. We ran out of gas right there on that tank, so I'm gonna call that a good stopping point. All these little things really get you when you're splitting that sycamore wood. All right, we got a job done there. So there we have it now. Thanks for joining me. We're out of here. Like a snowball rolling downhill, just collecting that snow. So I'm out of here today. It's cold. See y'all later. Let's start that again.